In today's video, we're going to find out whether Alcantara from TEMU is any good. So I ordered this Alcantara. Well, it's not. It's Alcantara. So I ordered this Alcantara material off of TEMU, and Alcantara is a really nice feeling material, and this is a very close kind of replica, shall we say, of Alcantara. It does feel really nice and smooth. I can make finger marks in it and everything. But in today's video, we're going to find out whether this is one, going to look nice inside of the car, and two, we're going to find out the long-term durability of this TEMU replica Alcantara. Our car needs a car wash. But anyway, so in our previous video, we put this nice TEMU forced carbon wrap onto the car. It is still looking nice. Link to that video is down below. But today we're going to be putting this material onto the car. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put it onto these pillar pieces over here, and there. Basically, I'm going to put it onto here, and we're going to use that as a test to see how it holds up over time. So let's get started. Simple mod could be a really quick video today, so stick with me, boys, and let's go. Also, on a side note, in a previous video we plasti dipped our wheels and they are looking nice. Look at these plasti dipped wheels. Anyway,
so I began to take out the trim pieces by removing the seal, and then I had to get started on trim pieces, being careful not to break anything. These clips on here made it super hard to get them off.
all right, let's get this other one off. Hopefully this goes much faster than the other side.
So I had to get the other side off, and this side was actually harder than the previous side, believe it or not, and I actually had a teeny tiny little incident, shall we say.
Ow. Ow. Okay, I was removing this one. I was pulling as hard as I could. It snapped, and I whacked myself in the face. I hope I don't have a bruise tomorrow. But yeah, we got it off. So here we go. Now that we have our trim pieces out, it's time to cover them in Alcantara. You might be wondering, you might be like, okay, why did you take the time to remove the trim pieces? Wouldn't it be easier to do them while they're in the car? Yes and no. I think it would actually be harder to do them properly while they're in the car because, I just think I wouldn't be able to get right to the edge neatly. And so I want it to look as nice as possible, even though this is a daily driver project car, but I do want it to look as nice as possible, which is why I decided to take them out.
Actually, wrapping the pieces in this Alcantara fabric was very challenging. It's really different to vinyl wrap, and it's hard to cut it as well because it's actually fabric.
Okay, so we are done with one piece, and I just want to compare them. So obviously this is without, and this is with our TEMU Alcantara, and yeah, I mean, it feels good. So now the thing is, it's gonna depend on how long this lasts. Is it going to be durable in the long term? Is the glue behind this going to stay on? Will it peel? Won't it peel? All of that we're going to see basically the longer it stays on the car. So if you want to know how all of our TEMU mods hold up, definitely subscribe to the channel, because obviously I provide updates on how each mod is holding up, which mods are durable, which mods aren't. But yeah, in terms of how this looks now after installing it, it looks really nice. And if you guys are curious what the other side looks like, it looks like this. So I just trimmed very carefully around the edges and just laid it down neatly around the edges. Obviously this side is not visible because this trim piece is stuck onto the car, but Yeah, it looks really, really nice. Okay, boys, both of our A-pillar trim pieces are covered in our TEMU Alcantara. They honestly look and feel amazing in my hand. Again, our test is going to be whether or not this is going to be durable, how long it lasts. But yeah, let's get these in the car because they are looking nice.
I was really happy at this point to get everything back into the car, and I was happy with how the trim pieces turned out because they were actually feeling really good in my hand, but it was just a matter of getting everything back in the car now so I could see the final result.
All right, boys, we are done and dusted. Okay, we are done and dusted. That is what our A-pillar trim piece is looking like. Then again, we want to see how this TEMU Alcantara holds up before we do the entire headliner and these, because it is looking a little old.
And here we have the final view of the final result, which I took the next day while I was out and about. I was actually at a red light. So again, this looks really nice. So if you enjoyed this mod, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. See you next time. Peace.